This isn't the Uncensored podcast, but we are bringing the Uncensored podcast back.
Are we?
Are we?
I didn't.
First I heard of it.
I didn't budget a day for that.
I want to. One day. All right.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the Uncensored podcast.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Yeah, who wants to start? I mean, we could go in order of people up here. Rich, you want to go ahead and take a moment to introduce yourself, let them know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Everybody knows. Flying Rich, flyingrich.com, Flying Rich on YouTube, Flying Rich Firearms on YouTube, Flying Rich _official on the grams, and thank you for joining us this evening. I'm very excited about this. Long time waiting for this.
Awesome. What's up, everyone?
Who's mouth breathing? Who's mouth breathing?
It's definitely not Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So tonight we have a very, very exciting episode. For those tuning in on DLD After Dark on YouTube, or John Crump on live on YouTube, or Flying Rich on YouTube, or Shooting Gallery, or on Rumble, or wherever you are in the world, or even on the Twitter X, the tweeters. You guys have been waiting for this for a very long time. Tonight, we are going to be going over the Anderson, or the All-American Anderson big bore pistol build-off, and this is going to be big. So thank you, everyone that came, participated. Thank you all the companies that contributed. Thank you to Anderson Manufacturing. Bro, Anderson has been incredible. We love you so much. Like, I love you so much. Sorry, I just
are you trying to influence
take
the judge?
him down. I just want to say thank you. Honestly, all jokes aside, mucho gratitude to all you guys, and I can't wait for the people to speak. And thank you for tuning in to DLD After Dark, and thank you for tuning in on Rumble as well.
All right, since somebody put me up here, I'm John Crump, and you guys, that's all you guys need to know. Just Google me.
Google me, baby.
Ooh, bitches. And thank you all for everyone here from coming and joining us. And thank you, Kyle and Anderson, for making this possible.
Yes.
Okay, so it's my turn. My name is Joe. I run Shooting Gallery, not Shooting Gallery New England. That's not directly towards anybody on this show. But
really?
Shooting Gallery on YouTube. You can find me at Shooting Gallery 1 on YouTube, Shooting Gallery on Rumble, and Shooting Gallery _official on Instagram. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching tonight. This is going to be an amazing build-off. We've put countless hours into it, and also big thanks to Anderson Manufacturing for participating in this build.
And one other thing, Walter will be joining us in a little bit. He didn't check his messages and didn't realize that we sent out the link. So, poo-poo on Walter. I do have a question before we get started, and this is directly at Rich. Did you build your own gun this time?
Twice. Yes.
Hold on. You actually built your own gun?
Like 2 or 3 times, yes.
So you built it, disassembled it, rebuilt it, and then is there any particular reason? Well, maybe we don't want to get too much into it. Don't give anything away.
I don't want to give anything away. But
this is all anonymous. You guys don't know which one of our guns is which one, because some of you guys are gonna know, right? But some of you guys, you like to vote for the people that you want. Like, it's my favorite content creator. So we want to keep it like as authentic and pure as possible. So,
there's definitely one member. If I didn't know, I could guess their gun. One entry.
I'm pretty sure you know who that is. I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
One member. Oh, yeah. You mean if you were a viewer?
If I was a viewer, I think I would be like, I know who did that,
dude. I mean,
there's one that I could definitely be like, yep, 100% know who that is.
We're all talking about the same one.
Probably, but here, let's be honest. Okay, so for everyone out there who, because we have a lot of new people here watching on Rumble right now. We have a bunch of our, I'd say like our go-to core viewers
Mhm.
on other platforms. So we usually every quarter, sometimes, only twice a year, we usually do build competitions. So we do AR competitions, Glock competitions. We do shortest AR, lightest AR. We did this was a great idea, actually brought to us by Shooting Gallery, Joe. He had said, let's do a uh, big bore AR pistol. And we came out a month ago with Anderson.
Is Walter joining? Is that
No,
applause for Walter?
Because
No, it was applause for me. That's so. Thank you, Crump. I
Oh
appreciate
yeah, I
it.
was confused.
hey man,
I actually,
I did something really nice for Joe a couple months ago.
He did. He did. Also, BT Dubs. Before we get into it, I need the contact info.
nice.
Can we,
So
since we're stalling, can I just say what I did nice for Joe?
Yes.
yeah, I mean it's important to make sure you tell everyone what you do for charity.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I got
That's
Joe's
fucked
big in
up.
wrestling, right? And I kind of pissed him off with the BBC crew. I hired a bunch of Africans to dance and sing happy birthday to him. So make
You
up for
did.
that.
You also hired Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Yeah.
to
Let's
do
not.
another video.
But
Let's
then
not,
I
please.
made it up. I got my friend Glenn Jacobs
You also
video for him, which was really nice of Glenn. And then I got the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley, to do something for him, and it was really touching.
It meant a lot, and I thank you to this day. I'm hoping to get the man Glenn Jacobs on my podcast. So,
Oh, dude, you gotta remind me.
I don't want to bother you, Crump. You're
me.
a
You have what's
busy
going on.
man. I don't like bothering people to begin with.
Yeah, Mankind. Yep, I got him to do a personal, like a personal thing for.
No,
Joe.
now was that a cameo thing or you know him?
Well, that was cameo. Glenn Jacobs was not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he invited me and John to the range, and he thought like we lived in Tennessee, and he was like, "Dude, I live in
How cool.
Virginia, and Joe's in Florida."
yeah, like we met him at Goals.
I didn't go to Goals. That's
I
why.
saw him, and well, I mean, like the people that are here that went to Goals
Mhm.
met him.
Top
in
row.
Goals.
Actually, Walt did also when he joined.
Well, Kyle, Kyle was at Goals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Leaving Kyle out of this whole thing.
Yeah, all right.
Goals.
So just to get back to it real quick, so what we do is we do build competitions.
And actually, our builds
Yeah, go ahead.
were
Rick.
at Goals.
You got this.
Yeah.
We do.
Well,
build
I enjoy the awkward
year.
pause.
Yeah. So we do build competitions. We've done shortest AR, lightest AR, Glock, Gucci Glock. We do Ferrari, Testarossa, Ferrari builds, all sorts of things like that. And the next is going to be assault vehicles. The assault vehicles one is going to be really cool. That's due by next month. And
not next month. I gotta still convince my wife to let me buy that damn thing.
dude, I want to do like a 91 hatchback CRX with a mounted 3D printed Gatling gun on that thing. It's going to be great.
I'm gonna do a bus, full bus.
I guess that counts. It just can't be military vehicle.
Military.
Can I have a Nissan Skyline?
Is a Hilux a military vehicle?
Is it a quarter-second car?
No, it's
Would
a
you-
10-second car. I live my life quarter mile
Or
at
a
a time.
quarter-second car. That would be impressive. A quarter-second car. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Redshift.
Yeah. So the reason that we're coming all together here is because we did this idea that Joe had, which was to do another AR build competition, but to do it with big bore, so 30 cal or above. Hint: none of us went with 30 cal.
None of us did.
Walter, the link now.
He indeed has the link.
Was
He
it
has the
emailed to this thing? Was it emailed to him? It might be in the group chat, but was it emailed?
Yeah, I think Rich said he emailed it to him. Rich, didn't you email it to him?
Email it to him?
Also, was it the right email?
You're muted, Rich. You have to push the mute button.
Yeah, I texted it to him directly just now, but he was
Okay.
in the text group.
Did you email it to?
I can email it to him.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
I got it.
I don't know which email he's using at home.
So to piggyback on what Dark was saying, I was the one that came up with the idea, since Kyle has been gracious enough to all of us to
It's my honor, guys.
we seriously, Kyle, we can't thank you enough. We wanted to kind of shed some light on Anderson, not just for their AM-15s or their lower receivers that everyone's used to buying, but they also make big bore stuff. They have their enlarged upper receiver, to where if you wanted to have larger cartridges that wouldn't fit a standard AR-15 5.56 type AR upper receiver, we wanted to make it creative. We all kind of have that creative knack. We all have that thing that sets us all apart. We all build guns for different purposes, but also everyone does a 16-inch 5.56 or a 13.7 in a blackout.
I also want to say that it doesn't have to be a pistol. It can be an SBR as well.
Yeah, it can be an SPR.
Oh, look at you adding. I'm just kidding.
two contestants did make it an SBR.
I think I saw a couple SBRs in there.
I think I saw a machine gun in there. There's an actual factual machine gun entry, so that's dope. It is legal as well.
Yeah.
I also want to add here that as you're talking about Anderson, can we just take a moment to say, like, dude, Anderson makes their LPKs. I literally held this for this moment. This is garbage, but I kept it. It's so cool that I couldn't throw it away. So when you buy a lower parts kit from Anderson, they literally give you the part thing, and then they put the parts in these like adorable little clamshell things that are like perfect, and they have every part laid out. Like, dude, it's like when you order stuff at a really nice restaurant and it comes with like a gorgeous like drizzle on the plate and it just looks like beautiful delivered to you. That's how I felt taking these things out, dude. It was like I'm at a $250 a plate restaurant right now. Anyway, we salute you. I guess we can go through, do a quick intro for Walt, and then we can do a quick intro for Kyle, and then we can kind of get into the thing.
So yeah, introduce yourself, Walt.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms. Since I can't show you what I made. Anyways, yeah, so Safety Harbor Firearms, Walter. What else you want to know?
Stem parts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, Stem Parts is the other business at stemparts.com. Been doing that since 99. Yeah. So we've been doing Safety Harbor Firearms since 2003. So 20 something now, believe it or not. 50 caliber uppers for AR lowers since 2003. And then lately, a lot of stocks for a lot of different guns, MP5, MP5K, Tree Bug, Scorpions, AR-15s. I make a stock for my 50 cal too, by the way. I was welding those yesterday, but not a collapsible stock. So like collapsible stock, brace type stocks.
All right, and
that's what's keeping us busy lately here. MP5 stuff, actually. So,
all right, and Kyle,
what's up, guys? Kyle Wade from Anderson Manufacturing. I am the unbiased opinion here, so I'll be kind of guiding you guys through all the voting process. Thanks for having me on. Check us out, AndersonManufacturing.com.
all right,
Got a sale going on.
Thank you. Oh, there's a sale going on?
15%, yeah.
Woo!
It's 14%, but just throwing
14. Oh, it's 14.
You can go to crumpy.com/build-off.
Yeah, I will be putting it in the chat throughout the evening, and I'll actually do this now.
All right, and while you're doing that, we're going to bring up the first gun, I guess. Gun number one.
And we're going to be bringing putting the guns up there, but the words are not going to be up there. You're going to be able to read that separately, or well, the reader is going to be able to read that separately, right?
Yep, I sent it to Kyle.
Okay, cool.
Gun number one. This one has the least amount of pictures, so you can use that, I guess. And
Do you want me to?
I got it. I only got one monitor on this computer. So
Dang.
this is gun number 1. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna open them in new tabs. How about that? So I'm gonna share this tab instead, and so I can blow it up a little bit. That is gun number 1.
Okay. Much better.
Ooh,
At
Beauty.
door number 1, we have
Gun number 1, 10.5-inch barrel, chambered in 4. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on here.
No, I think this is the right one.
I think
Okay.
that's right.
All right, chambered in 450 Bushmaster, Anderson Manufacturing upper, lower receiver, and lower parts kit. Bear Creek Arsenal tank. I'm assuming that is the muzzle device.
Tank brake. I think so. Yeah.
And the barrel and the BCG, all from Bear Creek Arsenal. Break Arms 9.79-inch handguard, Safety Harbor Firearms KES brace, Phase 5 hand stop, Gideon Optics Advocate optic, and Cerakote was done by Liberty Bell Firearms in the green Power Ranger theme. Go Power Rangers.
And keep in mind, guys, that because I know people are saying like, "Oh, that's not this person's workbench." Keep in mind that these pictures were done intentionally to not showcase the builder, right? So you're not going to see like my build hanging on my gun wall or anything like that. This
All
could
right.
be the Cerakoter's workbench.
I'm gonna open these up in new tabs here. We
this
got
could be a
5.
Power Ranger work.
Second one.
I would just like to point out, has anyone not noticed the Sonoran Desert Institute gun mat on that? Just throwing it out there. Like
Wow,
that's product placement.
But that's like
that
an older logo, right?
I'll admit I actually have that exact mat.
All right, gun number 2.
Number 2. From door number
Let's
2.
go ahead. We'll start with the full build here, and I'm gonna go from there. Oh, I gotta share. Damn
And
it,
of course, Black
So
Diamond
there-
Guns and Gears out there. He says he already knows who. I think Josh knows whose everybody's gun is. So
What up,
No.
Josh?
yeah. There's a couple people out there that already know what the deal is.
all right, you ready for this one?
Let's go.
let's do
Gun
it.
number 2.
That's cool.
Oh,
All right.
that's cool.
Gun number 2, 12-inch barrel from Hitman's Barrels. It's chambered in 8.6 blackout. Meprolite True Vision. There's Hera furniture on it. It's built with the Anderson Manufacturing upper, lower handguards, and lower parts kit. Wit 9mm suppressor, and Creative Freedom did the Cerakote job.
Very good Cerakote
That
work.
came out sweet. I like all the red pops.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's sick.
Yeah, that lip gloss is popping.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it.
Someone did
Wait,
maximum.
what caliber is that? Did we talk about the caliber?
E6 blackout. Yeah.
8.6 blackout. Yeah.
So that would be that one. So we're gonna go, and I'm going to close all these down, and we're gonna do the next one. Gun number
Behind door number 3.
Hold on. While you pull up the next one, there was a viewer that said some people took drone footage of them holding their anonymous gun in their backyard. Who would do like such a thing? That's crazy.
That's the Russians.
I'm not
For-
a-
Whoa.
oh,
The
man,
Russian.
it's probably rich.
The Deadpool is hot, sick. Thank you guys.
I like the Hera. I've always been a fan of the Hera grips.
Yeah,
The Hera stock. That's cool.
optic
They're
also.
very people either love them or they hate them.
Yeah,
I know. I guess because I'm a P90 fan, I like it.
Yeah, Sam.
I definitely fall into one of those two camps for sure.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's a
That's
nice
cool.
thought. That's a nice
Blue.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's pretty as a
Someone
motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty.
All right, gun number 3, chambered in 8.6 blackout. It hosts a Silencer Co. Omega 36 mic suppressor, CAC downward venting bolt, Armaspec sound mitigation, AR-10 buffer, Battle Arms development BCG catch, bolt catch,
Man, this is
Armaspec 45-degree ambi selector, Armaspec anti-walk pins, AT3 2-stage 4.5-pound trigger, Strike Industry shift pivot pins, K&M tactical ambi AR-10 charging handle, host a Gideon Optics Guardian optic 1-10 by 28, first focal plane LPVO, Goon Beam weapon light, and the laser art on the receiver set and magazine is done by Frag Out Designs, and Durago by ARs by Design.
All right, take a breath and breathe. Take a break and take a breath. After all that.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that was a lot,
dude. That blue is fire.
Yeah, I like the frag out lower. That's nice.
yes.
Dude. Frag out crushes it. Crushes it.
Mad skills.
Absolutely kills it every time.
BV Luminous is guessing every gun to be mine except Crump's.
How would you know that's mine?
Well, no, you did the blue or the green, or you did which one? Oh, you did the purple unicorn one.
Yeah, mine's on. You haven't even seen mine yet. Say the truth.
Well, I'm waiting for it to come up.
So we
Where's
did
the midget Russell?
number 3.
Everyone thinks the blue is me. Dude, this is great. I like.
Buddy, I see a lot of bad guesses here.
Yeah, everyone is wrong. I love this.
All right, that's sick.
That came out great. I like that.
That is cool. I've always wanted to do a Nerf blaster.
The Nerf blaster. All right, gun number 4 is a 10.5-inch barrel, chambered in 50 Beowulf, Anderson Manufacturing upper and lower receiver, gas block, charging handle, and lower parts kit. 50 cal Bear Creek Arsenal barrel and Bear Creek Arsenal BCG. Strike Industries angled grip, and host a Gideon Optics mediator.
Dude, look at how big those rounds are.
Some big boys.
I mean, that's like $1,000 just in ammo right there.
Yeah,
it is ungodly. If you guys have ever shot a 50 Beowulf, I could never actually imagine like owning one of those and shooting, especially in a gay Nerf blaster. Sorry, I'm just saying.
I like the Nerf look. I like it's really got the Nerf look going.
Oh, it says Nerf on the top of the brace too. I didn't realize that. That's dope.
That's just funny.
Anyways, damn it, they're all built by Dark.
Dark built all of these. Dark wins no matter what.
On my lap, all of them.
All right, let's go over who won the first build competition. That would be Swamp Dog.
Oh, I think we're missing one other build.
Oh,
yeah.
We got one more.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
we got one more. Come on.
That's 100% right. I'm sorry.
Goodness.
My build now. I mean, nothing.
Well, there may be one certain 0.125 pin that could certainly give away whose is what. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I know that drill bit size. I'm just saying,
Dark. Okay, I just want to point something out here. That is like 100% something you would say. You would know the exact diameter size of that particular drill bit.
I enjoy diameters.
Joe, that's common knowledge. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just dumb. I mean, I went to online college.
Ooh.
All
Dude,
right.
That's dope.
Gun number 5. Chambered in 450 Bushmaster. It does have a third option on the safety selector. Upper and lower receiver from Anderson Manufacturing. Luth AR triangle handguard, Bear Creek Arsenal barrel and BCG, and the metal car stock.
Ooh, that's dope. Dude, I love the XM177 look on this.
Look
This
at that
is-
extra little hole there. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Look at
you
that.
know, that might be. It must be an FRT.
Mm.
Definitely FRT.
That
Yeah.
bench looks awfully familiar.
Mm, yeah.
I think this is the best picture of it right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. It says XM450 right on it. That is
Yeah.
That is so cool.
badass.
Steve Whoop says it's a kitty cat.
No. That's a tiger. Ain't no
Yeah.
kitty cat.
That is Mike Tyson punching you in the shoulder until the mag is empty. I mean, that is
Yeah, that's a tiger juiced up on TRT.
yeah, like Garantham levels of TRT.
Hashtag Anderson, and you can win a set of knives.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Before you do
Wax
that,
on
we'll
blade.
go ahead
giving
and
away knives.
give away.
What? I'm not shipping them out, dude.
No, I'll ship them out. I already shipped the ones they give away because I still haven't got the addresses. So don't even.
I told you I gave you my password
Okay.
to my email.
Sandwich Chef is asking, is that a KAK flash hider on that
Who's supposed to answer that?
XM450? I don't know.
I'm gonna say okay. I will say this because
Whoever's-
I'll take care of this. That is not a KAK muzzle brake. It is a custom muzzle brake from a no-name. It's not a no-name manufacturer, but the manufacturer was.
It was a custom
removed.
shop.
It was a custom
totally
shop.
custom.
Yeah, completely custom.
Yeah, it almost looked like somebody like literally spun that thing themselves, which looks remarkably impressive.
Just guys being dudes.
So what I find interesting is it seems like there's distinct different genres that the builds went for. And I think it's all cool. I think it's, there's not, I really don't see two that are like, oh, that's the same genre or whatever. It's like all different, which I thought was very interesting.
It's almost like 5 different people did their own big bore builds.
Yes.
You said
Yeah.
big boy builds?
Big bore.
Big
Oh,
boy.
it's the big boy. I was like,
Big boy builds. So yeah, what I guess the post brief, before like we get to a point where we actually like close the voting, guys, don't forget you have to vote to play ball.
So they're voting on the Crumpy build off page.
Yep. I dropped the link again. So
Okay.
if you guys missed that before, I guess I can also
yeah,
drop
if
it.
you're doing
over-
so many different platforms, we decided this is probably the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely best to do it this way. Excuse me. So we wanted to do it like, by the people, right? And we didn't want people to be like, oh, well, that's my favorite content creator, so I'm gonna pick theirs.
But
So
Dark, you built every gun, so
I did. I built all of them, coded all of them.
You even
taking
built
all
yours,
credit.
Rich.
Yeah. Actually, this is the first time Rich didn't have someone else build his gun. But no, dude. I mean, all of them look great. I guess we can do kind of a quick post brief before we get any further. I'm honestly impressed by the codings, the builds. Like it that stuff came out good, man. I don't want to give too much away, but looking at those like custom parts, man, I'm impressed. The amount of machining and the amount of hard work and money that went into this.
people leveled up. I mean, we all. I'm really impressed. I'm scared about the next competition. Let me just say that, because I'm like, woo, where do we go from here?
The assault vehicle competition is the only way to do this. That's
But
that's
Walt
it.
automatically wins that because he kind of has a tank.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it
he
can't be-
start with a military vehicle.
Yeah, it can't be a military vehicle.
No.
It has to be like a 1991 Honda CRV.
Yes.
Or,
Kubler wagon, Schwimmwagen doesn't.
Not a Yugo.
I meant CRX.
Hey, you got to build a Ukrainian Russian front line, take off the doors, get blown up by a missile truck. That's what you got to build.
Yeah, I like that.
So, Kyle, you might understand this because I don't know. Now, for those who don't know, Kyle is a Marine. So, did you ever deploy?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that in certain
Oh no.
I don't know what you guys classify it as. I want to say unit. I'm going to say units. Isn't it true that they would like make their own vehicles if they're doing like kind of like gray man stuff for reconnaissance? They'd build their assault vehicles, and the Marines would just kind of like stuff guns and like door handles and stuff like that.
It's been done before. That's not very common. But I will say, like at the beginning, like the invasion of Iraq, way before my time, they were like welding their own armor on the inside of these Humvees because they weren't armored at all.
That was a sad time actually. That was
yeah. They were up armoring their own Humvees and shit.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild because
Humvee's an aluminum can basically. So.
Yeah.
So people are saying they cannot see how to vote on Crumpy's site.
I could tell them how to vote.
You click.
We could all tell them how to vote.
It looks like we crashed the server.
Damn.
And I can tell them where there's a really good video and they can go watch it and make it go viral again. But
no.
We could go viral.
Well, it's not viral yet, but it's, you know.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So do you have to leave an email address to vote? Is that the rules?
No, I don't think you do.
No, I didn't have to. I just got in there and voted. Let's see.
Okay, yeah. So if you click on that link, yeah, some people are saying they voted, they were able to vote. I'll drop the link in here again. It'll cloud up the whole chat. Sorry. It seems that lots of people are voting because it's like crashing, which is hilarious. Okay.
Barton Fink Chad says, I'm still waiting for the JART competition.
Oh,
like
I like
yard
that.
jarts, you know?
Jarts are farts that have been jarred.
Oh,
service unavailable.
I got it to work.
You just gotta.
We're crashing this. Thank you guys that are going on there and voting because
that's awesome.
That's months of planning went into these builds, and we really appreciate that. And again, I do want to take a moment to again thank Anderson for wanting to work with us on this project.
Hey,
thank
you guys.
Heck yeah.
With this big bore build, obviously, we're trying to get everybody to go check out, Anderson and stuff like that. Does Anderson have anything new coming out? Because I didn't really see that much at SHOT Show. Like what can you like drop some news? All right. Like what guns do you guys got coming out?
I'll give you guys a little bit of inside information, but I can't give you the whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
So we're revamping the AM9 Gen 2 will be out this year.
Oh.
So the Anderson PCC, and we might be trying to get in at a lower price for ambidextrous lowers and upper receivers. So
nice.
Look out for that. That's all I'm going to give you. That's all I'm giving you.
That's two cool things.
I'm excited.
Both
I love PCCs. I love PCCs.
Yeah.
For those who are wondering, we're actually going to be on my channel, Shooting Gallery on YouTube and Rumble. We're going to be doing a couple more Anderson stuff coming up on a 300 blackout, but also we're going to be building a Colt Mag PCC, which I'm really excited about.
All right. So. Is this Bob? Is this Bob from Gideon?
That's 100% Bob.
Gideon. It's gotta be. Because he said, who built riches this time? Dude, you know what? I'll say this. If you look at a lot of the optics, were Gideon optics. Right?
Yes.
A lot of the parts were Anderson. Like, I know we just gave gratitude and roses to Anderson and all that, but I just want to share again. Thank you so much, man. Gideon Optics has been incredible. Anderson has been incredible. Like, what other firearm, like massive firearm manufacturer would just be like, oh, a handful of cool dudes building stuff? All right, yeah, I'll sponsor that.
Hey, I do want to run off that too, Dark. We are like, oh yeah, we did this to bring attention to Anderson and Gideon and all the different companies that helped, which is great. But I think the higher purpose of this is to encourage building your own. We want that builder community to grow. Yeah. It's a pretty awesome community, and we want to welcome whoever wants to get into it. Come on in, start building your own, man.
Yeah, and I think Anderson was probably, and to my knowledge, I always felt Anderson was one of the pioneers of the builder community because one, The AM15 lowers were under $100. Parts kits, sometimes if you get them on sale, sub $50. If you got them on sale, it made it affordable for people to build their own firearms. And we are all proving this here that you can build some really cool big stuff.
Yeah.
And have fun with it. And we get that knowledge out there.
And man, I'll tell you, and I totally agree, Joe. And also, a lot of people they think that like so when you think of Anderson, people think like, oh, that's inexpensive, like value parts. Dude, if you guys hadn't seen the stuff I've been posting and even the discussions on the live streams, dude, I was running on a let's call it a go fast lower. I was running Anderson's newer Frontline. Now, if you guys don't know, their Frontline series, so they actually started a series called their Defender series when they learned 2 law enforcement agencies in the area, their hometown of Kentucky, were the law enforcement officers were having to purchase their own duty rifles, which is kind of crazy. It's not the only place it happens, but so Anderson stepped up and said, okay, we're going to develop a new duty gun that is, the BCG is beefed up, gas system is beefed up, super hardcore. Dude, the handguard on that thing is, it has a system to remain zeroed. You can run lambs, lasers, like whatever you want on it. Dude, I put that thing on a go fast lower and I was just, just burning it down, man. And I, although I don't have like, a whole, butt ton of rounds through it, it's just been solid, dude. And I'm super impressed. So anyone that, wants to call Anderson a particular type of pony, you're going to need to check out the front line. It's
the
more
prancing
than
pony.
the pony.
Did that get thrown up the chain, Kyle, or was it shot down almost immediately?
No, it's Thrift Stallion. It's now the.
I was gonna say Rich has got some good ones. That economic equine.
Economy equine, yeah.
All right, the voting's going to end at 11 Eastern.
11? We got to talk for 20 more minutes?
Oh, man.
I can make it end sooner.
The fact that y'all like totally own that and threw it on a sticker is incredible, dude.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
We gotta make that a patch.
Yeah, make it a patch. Yeah. Flag,
awesome.
car decal, you name it.
Tattoo.
I got it tatted on my chest, man.
Hey, Dart, you did a giveaway on my channel like yesterday, and I mailed out the stuff.
What's that? Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Good.
I mailed
do
out.
you want me to come on and give away everything on my desk so you can do it too?
No, I just
didn't Rich do that with definition knives?
Oh yeah. That's what
like a bunch. I just get random crap from companies that I don't ever even open the packages. So I just had a bunch of packages sitting there.
I'll take the 511 stuff.
I had
like 511 stuff. I get you like $500 worth of 511 stuff, Rich.
I mean, you know what? If they don't want to send to Rich, like I'll take a backpack. Just throw it.
Poverty Pony car air freshener, dude.
Oh, dude.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
I need that.
Not my name. That's killer.
Dude.
Did you see that?
We've got to do that.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Kyle's gonna go into a morning meeting tomorrow. And be like, all right, guys, got some ideas.
Dude, I'm just
get the engineers up here now.
This thing.
Follow Gene Simmons' lead, and you can go in all kinds of directions.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, he has put Kiss on everything you can think of, and some you don't want to think of. So, yeah.
The only thing that was on kids' lunch boxes and adult toys.
Condoms, yeah, condoms.
Dude, these bots are incredible. This is just great. I'll never get over that on Rumble.
Hasn't Trump ended the?
I saw one earlier. It was like, "Hello, DLD After Dark, and I hope you're well. I wanted to let you know that I've been enjoying your content. I work specifically with content creators like you."
Oh, I get that all the time.
But it was in live chat, bro. Like
Oh, I
they,
haven't gotten a
Oh.
live chat. Oh, they're getting.
yeah.
wow.
Usually I get comments. This was in live chat. I
Have
was
you
like,
gotten any of the like the fake Twitter things? I'm a manager at blah blah blah.
I don't
What
really
did I
pay
get?
attention to
Oh,
Twitter.
it's not a bot.
It's bad.
That's not a bot.
Patrick
Salvation.
Mahomes plays
Salvation
like Tommy
Stallion.
Tuberville coached him. Salvation Stallion.
Oh,
Here, I'll drop the link. Oh, why didn't it let me post?
Is it,
Okay,
we're not.
hang on.
Is this some dopey MAGA? We're not. Besides Rich, I don't think anybody here's MAGA.
Yeah, just to share this with you guys again, real quick. This is the screen that you will get when you go to the link. I'm gonna reshare this link in chat. This is where you vote. There's the green Power Ranger 458 SOCOM. There's the Nerf in was that 50? 50 Beowulf.
50 Beowulf.
There's the 86 Blackout Deadpool, and then there's the 450 Bushmaster XM177 XM450. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then the 86 Blackout. People are gonna think I did that because it's mine because it's blue, of course. And then the 86 Blackout.
I call that Skyview.
Ooh, Skyview, yeah, or Skynet.
It's
The 86 Blackout in blue, which was actually done by Frag Out Firearms. If you guys have not seen his work, Frag Out Firearms is increíble. I'm going to drop this link one more time. So any guys want to, it's Nerf or nothing. That's awesome.
It's not a bot, just a faggot. Oh.
Yeah, if you guys,
and there was an executive order, you can say that.
yeah, that's true. So, oops, sorry. I
Oh,
dropped
you know,
turds into
speaking of that, the
punch bowls
best thing I
magazine.
heard him do, the very best thing, the straw
Plastic
thing.
straw.
Straws. If you guys remember before COVID started, plastic straws were going to kill the world.
Oh no, they end up in turtle eyes. Every plastic straw ever, because some 4-year-old wrote a book report about it, ends up
And-
in a turtle's eye.
Hold
So
on.
once
4-year-olds do book reports?
I'm making it up. I think it was a 4th grader.
Well, it was plastic straws were going to kill the universe, and then COVID happened, and they changed their tune. But yeah, I heard him say that, and I heard him sign that thing. I'm like, fuck me, awesome. That's like I hate paper straws. They should be
Oh no, they suck.
They're the
They-
worst.
Paper straws are the worst, especially if you're drinking something carbonated. It's
Or-
like kill me now. I would literally rather chew on
or
ice.
where is it? They have one of these fast food places. They have biodegradable forks and knives.
Yeah, well,
real
come
quick,
on.
I don't mean to interrupt the straws comment, but
Yes, go ahead,
Apparently, there's some people saying that the poll has ended.
The poll has ended.
Okay, Crump ended it just like he ends on my live streams.
Sorry.
We're out of here.
It
Boom,
says
hit
the
button.
poll has ended.
All right. Well, let's see who won then.
Really?
Drum
Hold on.
roll.
It said the
Sure.
poll ended at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
It started at 10 o'clock.
I think this is rigged.
rigged.
I think it's
yeah.
rigged. Rigged.
It's
it's rigged.
rigged.
It's rigged.
Ooh, insane. deal
Recount.
on
I demand a recount.
Oh, you won.
Look at this.
I'm
I'm
just
getting
kidding.
some kudos in the chat.
Oh, you won.
I still demand a recount.
Hey, hashtag Copilot. They're coming back in stock soon. Yes, for all you guys that know, you know. That know.
I got the DK one. So
Yes, I got the one of one DK1. This is a
Mine's in the
Copilot
other
though.
room.
Definition Knives, check them out. Definition Knives is a new company that we launched. Rich and I launched, and it's been awesome. And yeah, Copilots are out for some crazy reason. You can still buy them. Don't buy them because we don't have them. But they're coming back in stock soon. Okay. Joe Biden said,
I got your co-pilot
rigged.
right here.
"Ooh, that's a good Copilot."
That's Grumpy's co-pilot. Yeah.
All right, guys. Okay. I haven't looked.
Hold
but
on. This says message retarded. Is that something that Rumble does, or did this guy do it?
Method retarded.
That's awesome. Can I do that? I'm sorry. I'll shush. My bad. Go ahead, Crumpy.
So we do have a question from Tim Hoppa. He wants to know what the parts list is on the XM450.
Wants to know about
So
what?
I did on the XM450, I did a.
Oh, geez, come on.
Sorry. Who wants to take? We all know each other's stuff, so whoever wants to take it, go ahead. Joe, you want to take it? Walt, you want to take it?
Well, Kyle has the parts list, doesn't he?
I've got the parts list. So the XM450, obviously chambered in 450 Bushmaster, Anderson Manufacturing upper and lower, Luth AR triangle handguard, Bear Creek Arsenal barrel and BCG, and the metal car stock. That's what I got for parts list on that guy.
All right,
Tim Harper. I hope that helps.
Let's do the giveaway before we hit the result.
Okay, cool. You're sharing the other screen.
Why do you have a Temu ad?
It looks like What,
Dude, I get money for that, man. What are you talking about?
To think that you get money looking at your own ad, that's crazy.
I guess my ad whatever removed it.
Where for the knives? Goon Beam!
Beam!
Cool.
Wow.
Brother Goon Beam.
Hit me up with your mailing address and I'll get it out to you tomorrow.
Wait. You're going to get Goonbeam's mailing address? None of us know that.
Well, how's he supposed to
How
get
you
it?
fucking gonna get it then?
He's going to give you the P.O. box that he
Just
works
put
at.
it,
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
put it in your mailbox. He'll get it.
It probably won't be able to go out tomorrow, but because we've got like a snowstorm.
Snow? It was
We do.
85 degrees here.
We
Oh,
have
it's
more
too hot.
snow.
Too
I'm
It's
still
snowing
down.
here right now.
All right. Now you guys ready to see who won?
Yeah, let's see who wins this Anderson.
Drum roll, please.
And then afterwards, are we gonna say whose builds they are?
Yeah.
Do we know the order of the win?
I only got 6. Dark got 15. Walter got 14. I got 6. Gun 4. No, Dark got 7. So no, Rich won.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say, hold on.
Rich, flying Rich.
Wait. So Flying Rich is number 1. Oh, Walt is number 2.
Joe is
I'm
number 3.
3.
All right, well, hold on. Let's talk about the guns. Okay, so the blue Anderson engraved one got 15 votes. The 86 blackout. The XM450 got 14 votes. Man, 1 vote. That's crazy. The Green Power Ranger in 458 SOCOM.
It's 450 Bushmaster.
Oh, I'm sorry. 450 Bushmaster got 10 votes. The Nerf gun in 12.7 millimeter got 7 votes, and the Deadpool got, is that 6 or 8?
6.
I'm gonna go to
6
my Deadpool
votes.
helmet and put on.
Dude, even the Deadpool mask helmet thing was worth the votes.
Anybody wants to see the 450 Bushmaster run full auto, you can go to Safety Harbor Firearms YouTube channel. Is a short, and you can feel 7 rounds.
Oh, and that thing hurts.
I was sore for a week and a half after that. So, but I also shot it about 60 times that day too. So,
Let's talk about our builds. Let's tell everyone our builds and you know what they are and all that stuff. It's
All
time
right.
to come clean.
You want to
Let's
go?
start with Rich, number 1.
Yeah, we'll start with Rich.
Let me share my screen then and present.
gosh.
Share screen. Boom. So and at the stage. So I'll be showing this web page. So I actually used the goon tape, Flectarn tape, and a silicone like drying mat as the wrap for the suppressor. It's a Bear Creek 86-12.5 barrel. The upper lower handguard are all Anderson. And Anderson supplied the hand grip and the SBA2 brace. So this was designed from the get-go to be subsonic suppressed, 8.6 blackout. It's got the KAK downdraft bolt. They actually came out with the bolt the Friday after Thanksgiving. I was going to make my own. I literally had a jig and you may have. I'm looking around. Oh, here it is.
Don't hold
I-
anything up, Rich.
Oh well, the jig. All right, yeah. I actually designed a 3D printed a jig to drill a downdraft bolt, but didn't because KAK came through and actually made a bolt. Let me just pop this up in a new tab and share the tab, so you can actually see. Let's see.
That picture, that looks beautiful.
So
Yeah,
in the
probably
upper and
used-
lower, Frag Out engraved the Anderson pony. You see the new logo just like on
Yeah.
Kyle's hat.
Yeah.
That's on both sides of the upper and lower and both sides of the magazine.
That's
It's
really
got
cool.
a 45-degree safety, ambi safety. Let's see.
My
share this
favorite
tab.
part, who installed the scope? Go back to that picture.
Uh-oh, wait. Did I have the scope backwards in one?
No, I was just curious. Blow
Oh
that,
wait, yeah, I did have it backwards in one.
blow that.
Or
Blow
no.
that
Hey,
back
are
up.
Hold
you
on.
part of the Navy now?
Yeah, right.
No, it's
So-
it's not backwards. No,
No,
it's
no,
just,
there is one that's backwards.
it's. I didn't see it backwards. I saw
go
it.
back to the other one, Rich. Go back to the
Hold
other
on.
page.
Wait,
Go back.
I know it's correct there.
It's
Hold on,
correct.
It's correct there.
It's correct.
But if you
It's
so
correct
go
there.
back one picture up.
Hold on. I went all the way up.
If you zoom it, no, not all the way up. The middle one, not that
Okay.
one. That one. If you open that up and zoom in on that, so the reason these mono mounts, the one piece mounts, are made like this is so you can actually push the scope forward, and then you can actually move it forward on the rail, so you don't need to open your brace and or stock all the way and then go back. So it's kind of mounted
Well,
ridiculously, and I just want to make fun of you for that for a quick moment.
I set it up
And then-
so with the brace extended. That's how I set it up.
Are you
Sorry,
the guy that
proportions are off.
do you open your stock all the way on
Yes.
every AR that
Yes.
you shoot?
Yes.
Every
Yes.
AR. I open it
Yes.
up.
Dude,
That's coming all the way back.
that bothers me
Maybe
so
be
much.
adjustable.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that myself.
Well, I got long arms, man.
It
I
drives
mean,
me
maybe
crazy
you
when
like got the
people are like-
T-Rex arms.
Clearly, I have little T-Rex arms. It's funny when every time I see a dude grab an AR and they're like, "Brrr," I'm like, dude, it's not open and closed. It's adjustable. It's
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Dark's running around his house.
It's open
just like-
and closed, and that's it.
dude, I'll
You
run
know,
that
back-
thing on the first or second, depending on if I'm wearing body armor or not. I want my nose to the charging handle. I want it to be like wiggling in my nose hairs.
Tactical.
So
Practical, classical.
this is the frag out design. So this is the only AR-10 frag outs ever done from Anderson, and you see the new logo pony in there across the upper and lower of the receiver, which is super cool.
I love that.
So he did that custom work, and
He did it on the serialized area too. It's got the little pony.
Well, that is the actual.
Finish.
Is that the older? Yeah, that's the older pony
Yep.
on there. So, and let me share this tab. So this is the other side of the receiver before
Nice.
paint.
Prancing.
And
Prancing pony.
so let me go back. Boom. So Silencer Co. sent me a can. So for those of you, I got the free can. KK gave me a discount on the downward draft. So normally you see right here would be the ports where it would vent out the ejection port. It actually vents down. Armor Spec sent me out a captured silent buffer system. They sent me out the 45-degree safety, ambi safety, and the pins, the anti-walk pins. AT3 helped me out with some parts, so I got that bad lever from them. So that's AR-10 specific. The two-stage trigger.
Not a bad lever. That's Battle Arms Development bolt
Yeah.
catch. Please
Yes.
don't make
Okay.
people
So
think
bad.
that you're running
Right.
a bad lever. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Thank you
shut
for
up.
the correction.
I'm gonna leave.
Two-stage trigger from AT3. I got the Strike Industry pins. I don't know what happened to my images here. I think I was directly linking to Anderson and they disappeared. But Anderson upper lower receiver, of course, and handguard, and This is actually what I got from Kyle. He sent me out this complete lower, and I did a bunch of work on it. Bear Creek Arsenal with the 8.6 12.5 blackout, so thank you. KM Tactical charging handle. Now that's AR-10 specific, so you got to know what works AR-10, AR-15, and what works, only AR-10. And of course, I got a Goon Beam, and Goon Beam sent that out to me. And of course, Gideon Optics, they sent the optic out. And we know Fregout did the laser work, and ARs by Design in Longwood, Florida did the Duracoat. So very, very cool. A lot of support. Fort Scott Munitions sent me ammo. So I just want to thank everybody. A lot of people came together to make this work, and I'm very appreciative.
All right, one question out there. I want to plug something since Dark and Rich always plugs their night company. Do we have any Offspring fans out there?
Hell yeah.
Any Butter fans?
Offspring.
That's a band.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Of course, man. I grew up on that. Didn't they make that classic album, Dookie?
Well, they're going to make. Well, not all of them. Some of them is producing and making and writing the John Crump Live the John Crump Live punk song that we played it on the outro of each video.
That's
Dude, that's gonna be sick.
I can't. Oh, hell yeah.
That's dope.
Good for
That's
man.
badass.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. But Rich, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Man.
So that
Thanks.
means
You
that
did
means
a badass build. I know
I-
Walt has been
look,
chomping at
they're-
the bit to really pimp his.
No,
There are a lot of people that came together. I'm like truly blessed by a lot of people helping on this build. So
Man, you got the ammo too. I'm just. I might have to
question
steal
for
that
Crump real
contact.
quick.
yeah.
Crump, does that mean you're pretty fly for a white guy?
Oh, sorry. I
That's
thought I was
a lot.
muted.
The Offsprings, they had some of the best concerts ever.
He's getting a tattoo. Yeah, he's getting ink done. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31.
Well, that's the Crump will never get a tattoo.
Yep. So this is Crump's build. This is Crump
No, it's not.
painted this.
No, it's not.
Crump also, he really wanted to go for the Nerf vibe. So Crump was actually at a kid's Cub Scout meeting and said, you know what would be a great idea? I'm just kidding. This is my build.
What's wrong with that?
I'm loving it. I like the build.
I built
and
it.
and the $1,000 worth of ammo
I do
just
too.
spread on the floor.
Dude, look, man,
That was my one day of shooting.
that is not enjoyable to shoot. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, and by the way, the 8.6 sweet shooter, just
Oh, that's
sweet.
a pussycat. Is that
yeah. That's not this. This is have you guys ever been you know when you get caught off guard with a sucker punch? It's kind of like that. You can feel it in your teeth when you shoot it.
Mhm.
This is a
Oh, well.
10.5 inch, 12.7 millimeter 50 Beowulf that is kind of like a medium-sized friend hitting you in the shoulder with a sledgehammer. Mostly because I wanted this to look as cheesy and looks fake like my election. That's awesome.
But I just want to throw this out here. The
Yeah.
more calamity that went through that gun building it, because how many gas blocks did you go through, Dark?
Well, I only actually had one, but I attempted to get like three other ones that weren't the correct size. So luckily I didn't actually purchase them. And had I just listened, Kyle with Anderson was just like, you compensating. No, I didn't want to do this. I actually complained about it the entire time. I was like, I'm just gonna change this thing into a 5.56 after this. No, but it is cool, and just to be able to throw, you know, tiny school buses out of a barrel is kind of cool. But it's like so putting this together, I wanted it to look cheesy. I wanted it to look stupid. The terrible Chinese brace that looks like a disgusting piece of plastic, it's Nerf or nothing, right?
Or
So
nothing.
yeah, I wanted to go with that vibe. The green stuff is either spray painted green or 3D printed. It's a 10.5 inch 50 Beowulf barrel, which is the 12.7 millimeter. If you actually look at the Lancer magazine, I 3D printed out of the same color
The
filament.
follower.
Yeah, I 3D printed the follower, so it matched all together really well. Looked really good. Um, you know, this is the big bore build off Eagle Run. Come on, give me a break.
Go
Um,
big, go home.
yeah, it was the largest I could go, and everyone else was doing cool calibers. So I was like, I'll pick this dumb one. But dude, I had issues every single step of the way. The stencils got messed up, also because I cut the stencils. That was me. The stencils got messed up. It looks like it says NARF, so that was a blast. I 3D printed the Nerf Dart M-Lock holders with the help of one of the best developers in the game. Oh no, I'm sorry. Rich helped me with that. I forgot it was someone else. No, but Rich, dude, Rich, shout out to Rich because he actually is way more capable with CAD than most people give him credit for. So he's very, very helpful. He helped me size those. The first ones wouldn't fit, so I actually can go shooting with Nerf darts on the 50 cal AR. It is a pistol. When I was painting it, dude, the Anderson lightweight upper and lower combo. Oh my goodness, bro! That's
I love them.
yeah, it is one of the coolest receiver sets that you can get. It's super affordable, and it's like all of it is machined down, like it's recessed into the like. If I can't really zoom too much on this right now without leaving, let me see if I can go here. So yeah, so if you look right here. And if you look, there's machining in the upper and lower here, and this will show you a close-up view of all my terrible mistakes. But there's a bunch of weight reduction cuts, and it's just super cool quality. It's affordable, but a lot of machining time goes into it. You can tell, and it's perfect if you're trying to get something to coat. So shout out to Anderson, but that muzzle brake is 3D printed. It's no longer with us. I'll just say that. If you shoot 50 caliber with a 3D printed muzzle brake, that happens. As I was building it, all the paint was failing. The only paint that didn't fail going on
Oh my
was
gosh,
the
I remember
blooming
that.
gray. Dude, it was I got these neon colors, but they weren't going on like regular paint. I painted all of that myself. I didn't have any. I would be
So
terribly embarrassed.
Dark is a guru with paint. He is crazy
Thank
good
you.
with paint.
I appreciate that.
And when I heard, you're talking to me, you're like, it's not going, it's not.
Yeah, it was like
I'm
something
like,
was
I
wrong.
can't tell you anything you don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
dude, I wish I had like some some way to like I even started over, primed it, and then went back to it. Still wasn't helping. So if you see it neon green or fluorescent orange, it's because it has 27 coats of paint on it. But surprisingly, it does actually work. That is an old school crappy Chinese pistol brace. Yes, I painted the Gideon Optics Mediator. Shout out to Gideon Optics for the support with that optic. Yes, that's a regular A2 grip because why not? All of those painted parts that are orange, green, gray, blue, those are all Anderson. BCA did help out with the barrel and bolt and charging handle. But it was great. Thank you, BCA. and Bear Creek Arsenal. They're great for stuff like that. And yeah, Anderson is the way. So thank you. And yes, I painted this by myself, and it looks terrible. And that's kind of what I was going for.
All right, I guess. Who's next?
Whose turn is it?
With mine. Mine. I saw this as an opportunity to get my creativity out there. If someone wants to bring it
Get your Joe juices flowing.
it did get my Joe juices flowing. Remember, you can save 10% off at probably about 15 different companies by using code Joe Juice.
Yeah, I had to pull my own picture. You may actually have to, because we can't pull it up on the whatchamacallit anymore.
I'll pull. I'll do this.
You got
I was
it.
gonna say,
Yeah, I'm gonna open the image up here. So just give me a second.
no problem.
You're getting ready to teleport out, Rich? Is that what happened there? You're getting ready to teleport out? Okay.
Does anyone out there want to change their vote? Is that what I'm hearing? So what paint? Oh, Deadpool. Ooh,
Okay.
dude, this
So,
I can I just say I love this. I love everything. And the Safety Harbor Firearms brace, I almost said the S word, brace is incredible. I love it. I'll shut up now.
And there was a question in the chat about that being able to do 450 Bushmaster. I've shot them on 50 BMG, and 450 Bushmaster is not a real challenge. So
yeah, it functions. It kicks like a goddamn mule.
All right, is that loud AF or what?
Oh, with that break, it's probably
obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we shot at the bullet drop, so like So for those who don't know, I'm a nerd. I'm a massive nerd. And I was a massive Power Ranger fan, and the Green Power Ranger was my favorite Power Ranger.
He was a friend of mine.
Yeah, he was a friend of Crump's, and he unfortunately passed. He unfortunately passed away this year. Yep. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank.
When I met him, I didn't even know he was a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
May I ask what it is about the Green Ranger specifically?
I think it was the first iteration of Tommy Alden in the Power Rangers series. Yes, I understand the Green Power Ranger kind of came in as a villain, and then he turned into the White Power Ranger, if you follow that lore. But I always liked it, and plus I thought the helmet was cool as hell.
I'm sorry. So you're saying that the Green Power Ranger wasn't always a good Power Ranger. He actually came in as a bad Power Ranger, turned into the White Power Ranger, and then ended up being a good Green Power Ranger.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Yeah, sure. Because
okay.
Once he became the White Power Ranger, he didn't go back to the Green Power Ranger. He just changed.
Is there some kind of like
you got? Well, listen, Dark. That you know how many seasons I have to go over to explain that? That's like 2 seasons of Power Ranger.
This sounds like a wrestling thing. Like Macho Man and comes in as a bad guy and he's fighting this one. Now they're buddies and they're fighting together and boom.
There's seasons.
There's
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is another conversation.
I will say, in real life, Jason was a huge gun guy.
Yeah, he was actually in Crump's first book.
This step, like something like this helps an individual like that kind of their legacy live on. So
yeah,
I joke a lot,
since he was always a massive gun guy. It was also my ode to my fandom of him personally. I watched so many episodes of that, and I wanted to kind of put it into this build. So Anderson upper and lower parts kit. We got a Break Arms 9.79 barrel. That's a 10.5-inch 450 Bushmaster with a tank brake. I saw that as I wanted to build this gun. Kind of wanted to be that obnoxious person at the range. Everyone goes to a public range and they have like that one dude that has like a Draco pistol and
with a brake.
Yeah, with a brake, and it's super obnoxious. Pretty much what it's going to be like. So then I had obviously the KES stock. The KES brace with the tail hook brace. And it's got some Magpul accessories on there. And big shout out to Gideon Optics. We have the Advocate on there, their 1X Prism optic. Bear Creek Arsenal supplied the brake barrel and BCG, and obviously Anderson supplied the upper receiver and lower parts kit. I actually picked up a Blem lower receiver. I purchased the Blem myself, and I purchased the brace system. But this thing is and Liberty Bell Firearms actually did the custom Cerakote. This is a custom green and gold. I forget what it's like. I forget what the.
They really knocked it out of the park. They did a very nice job.
They killed it.
Jay Bell
Yeah.
over at Liberty Bell Firearms. For those who don't know, they sponsor the Shooting Woods podcast.
Jay's a great guy.
Yeah,
He's a
Jay
really great
is. I told him this was the parameters I wanted. We
Joe
went over
was
the
sweating
color
it.
scheme.
Joe was sweating it.
Oh, I
Oh, well,
love it.
we're telling it's got to be done by the 10th. Got to be done by the 10th.
Yeah. And he also, but for you guys who don't know, Liberty Bell does also laser engraving. So the Green Power Ranger Zord that is on the side of that receiver, that is all laser engraved and color filled as well. So it's.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you by any chance lock the bolt back and take a look inside your receiver?
Why?
I was just curious. Because Jay with Liberty Bell Firearms, who does custom coatings, lasering, is known for friends to literally laser very accurate dicks inside of the upper receiver of the firearms, and you won't know. He knew right away. He knew right away. So yeah, if you're a friend, only friends, you
He just threw it out the door.
slamming everything around. I secretly kind of hope there's a pecker in there, but only if Joe wants it. Because you can only put peckers where people want them. Okay, that's the rules.
That can go
I
a long way, too.
hear the charging handle going back.
I know. If you
That
hear
thing looks like a
anything-
howitzer cannon at the end, man. That's freaking crazy.
what's
So
the
this-
verdict?
There's nothing on there. I'm literally thinking like
shine
Dark
a
told
flashlight
Jay to
on there?
like Cerakote, like a male flaccid on there.
No,
And I'm
that's
like-
what he does. So next time you see him at the show or at a show or goals or wherever, rack back the bolt, lock it back, and look inside the upper receiver. He laser engraves an anatomically correct micro peckers inside of his friend's upper receivers. And look, I mean, not to pull like a super bad, but they're gorgeous. Okay, they're gorgeous. It's a great work of art. All right.
I gotta go check my Liberty Bell Firearm next.
We just hit 500 people on my Rumble channel now. as we're
guys,
talking about
seriously,
dicks.
Liberty Bell Firearms is one of the best Cerakoters in the business. I think bias aside, he put a lot of hard work into this. His laser engraving skills is amazing. You guys can actually save 20% off if you use code JoJuice. And there's no minimum order on that. So if you just want a frame done, you can save 20% on that. So
Even if you're
this
like, I
is
want a
the-
flashlight done for $50, he'll still knock 20% off.
Yeah. So
it's cool.
it's a veteran-owned company, right in Indiana. So guys, check out Liberty Bell Firearms. He knocked it out of the park with this. I
did.
can't
It's
wait to get a
gorgeous.
full
Yeah.
video out on this, and it's gonna be awesome.
It is gorgeous. And that Gideon just sitting pretty on top just kind of sets it all off.
Gideon Optics, love them.
All right, do you want to go next, Walter, or you want me to?
Well, you saved the best for last, or what? What's going on here? Come on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can go.
I'll go. So you get the last thing. I didn't know what to do when all started. I was told I couldn't do a 50 cal, and I couldn't do this, and I couldn't do that. So I said,
What?
you know what? Yeah, they go, you can't do 50 cal.
Well,
No, it
Well,
has to
50
be
BMG.
my auto.
Well, I would have made it pistol. It doesn't matter to me. But anyways, I didn't want to do 50
You could have done a 50 cal.
I could do a 50 cal in 15 minutes. So
Seen it
I
done.
was like, oh, what's big bore, but there's something that wasn't never a big bore. So I thought, you know what? I love the XM177, and I had that steel stock. I had that metal stock for like 20 years now, sitting around. Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is a perfect time to use that stock. The lower is the AM15 from Anderson, which is the one that's already cut out on the inside.
For the autos here.
Large, yes.
I heard. I mean, I've
M16
heard.
trigger pocket.
I heard someone say that.
Hats off to Patrick, Babyface P. He had a drilling fixture. Even though we have milling machines, they're busy doing other stuff. So I borrowed his drilling fixture, knocked out the third hole. Boom.
With a DeWalt drill gun. I was present for it.
With a .125 drill bit.
Yeah, whatever. A DeWalt drill bit, all that stuff. Yeah. I measured it before I did it. Yeah, but I don't remember that kind of stuff. I'm jaded. No,
Me either.
No, so Anderson lower. The upper is not Anderson actually. That is I think a DPMS because Anderson doesn't make the old school style upper, if I'm not mistaken.
Carry handle.
I received an Anderson upper that was the correct size for 450 Bushmaster, but I wanted to keep that original look. So we had to stick that upper in the milling machine and open up the ejection port on the bottom so it'll clear the 450.
Oh, right,
ammo.
right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was, we had to get a couple minutes to stick it in there, and I was praying, please don't F it up. Don't F it up. Because one little false move and you got to start all over.
Oh, for sure.
So, the lower, I got the lower, and the buffer and spring came from Anderson. The 10.5-inch barrel came from Bear Creek along with a bolt carrier. I had ordered that, and I didn't realize that Anderson had all that stuff almost until I had already ordered it. Triangle handguard came from Luth AR. I had round ones that I could have used, but I like that shorty triangle style.
I love the look of that gun. You nailed the look.
And can I just say one thing really quickly? Did you machine that XM177 style?
Yes.
450?
Because there is no big bore XM177 break in the world.
Yeah, dude. When I saw, so I hadn't seen the pictures before of I saw the complete pictures like this. So when we were going through the other pictures, I saw the raw.
I did some as I was doing it.
Yeah, dude, I was so impressed when I saw that you machined that thing yourself. Now I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Well, duh, Dark. He has machines and lathes, mills, and all that." But
that was all manual. There was no special drawings. I just said this is what it should look like. I looked at other pictures and I start cutting it.
Dude, if that is not a testament to Safety Harbor Firearms and that he freehands a freaking XM177 break for a 450 Bushmaster, kudos to you, my man. Seriously.
The slots on the end of it were done on the milling machine. Chris did that because that's the easy way to do it. But the break itself, I basically did just measure this, do that. That looks good. Boom, looks proportional.
Now, did you laser the XM450 into the lower?
My son did that. And then on the opposite side of that is the Safety Harbor Firearms palm tree logo.
That's dope.
So yeah, that worked. And I tried to, oh God, it's Duracoated. And I every normal AR stuff is all black. And I was like, I like that grayish old school looking AR finish. So I started looking at Duracoat stuff, and they didn't have like a named color, for that. And I saw something that looked like it. It came. I did that painting by myself. Blasted it. I have a small spray booth. Shot it with in the spray booth. It came out perfect the first time. I was so impressed with myself. Because sometimes you get a run or something like that, and you're like, oh, you got to start over or something. So, in that respect,
also that is a machine gun. So everyone out there knows.
There's a third hole. Yes, yeah.
He is in 07 SOT. He's allowed to do that. So
it's all legal. No safety salaries need to get upset. The fire control parts came from Anderson for the full auto stuff. One thing with that, the safety didn't work. The selector didn't work. It was kind of poopy. So I had a military safety and dropped it in, and boom, it fixed the problem. Well, charging handle, I've got the old school like triangle, little small charging handle. I got that from Luth AR too, I think. They have those retro style ones. Nice. What else? Aside from that, everything else was, parts that were pretty much bought off the shelf, just, a couple modifications here and there. And it, I was like, wow, this thing really looks good. I even impressed myself. So, well, you never know until you get done how it's really all it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and
trust
until
me.
you're holding it and you go, wow, I did a good job. Look at that. So, and it's fun to shoot too. So,
I ended up with a
Need a
really,
shoulder pad.
Yeah, they do make
well,
those.
what I am gonna do for that gun is I'm gonna build a 5.56 upper just identical. So and save the 450 Bushmaster for those people that are talk a lot of shit about recoil. So
Yeah.
So real quick before we move on to Crump, I just want everyone to put in the chat. Would you be interested? Do you think you guys should Walter make a limited run of this model? Throw that out there. Would you guys be buying one?
Of like doing
A machine gun? Hell yeah.
civilian
No,
legal.
no,
just
no.
I mean, if you, I haven't measured that overall length, but it's probably pretty close to being almost. It's a little bit shorter than being to be not legal. So if that break was a little bit longer, it would be it'd just be a carbine. So
Yeah.
it's doable. It's doable. So
Okay.
So you're talking like if he did a civilian legal 16-inch pin and welded 450 Bushmaster,
yeah.
if people would want to.
Oh, the magazines are I forget the brand name on the mag. So hold on just a second. I'll tell you what they are.
Yeah.
People are saying yes. People are saying yes.
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, they're not that. From what me and Walter were saying, they're pretty easy to make. So we'd have to pin and weld the flash hider,
and I have to make the flash hiders for real on a milling machine, but on a thing.
So
but they're Duramags. They're 7-round Duramags, and
everyone's
you think
7
rounds.
I said a limited run because obviously.
So you need to do it numbered, like however many you determine.
Yeah.
One of.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Make it exclusive. Yes.
So is it a standard 30-round mag that only fits 7 rounds, or is it a
no? The one in the picture there is actually the one in the picture is an HK
steel
magazine that originally was probably in an SA80 in England, but or an HK in England. I just don't know how it appeared at my shop. But you can get that follower like you guys were talking about and put it in a 30-round mag. But what happens is you put more of those rounds in, that round wants to come out of those feed lips. It's the AR mags. Feed lips are not the same as the.
Okay. Because I did print you some followers.
Yes, and as you put more in, it starts the nose of the round starts to come up higher. So I haven't tried it yet, but to be honest with you, the 7-round mag full auto is that's pretty good. After that, you're ready to take a break.
So everyone's saying either yes, would buy the full rifle, or they'd be more interested in the complete uppers. So
yeah, I mean, and the gray color is what I like about it. Versus just black, because everybody's got black ARs. It's the same old, but
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see it. There's definitely I when you build a gun like that, any AR, first time you shoot it, go, okay, hopefully it runs. Okay, come on, work right, work right, and it just worked like a mofo. So
it's impressive, dude.
I shot it semi-auto in the bullet trap, but you can ask Joe. I said, I'm not doing this full auto in the bullet trap. It's just
no, it was not. No,
dude, I saw the video in slow-mo, and you could just see that thing like wobbling. You did keep excellent control of it, though. I'll just say that.
There's a video that I put up, I guess short, I think, or another video with Patrick shooting it, Babyface P. And he shot it after me, so he saw what I went through, and he's like, he's like bracing himself, but he survived. So
what buffer are you running in that thing?
It's a heavy one. I don't remember whatever I got from Anderson when I asked for those parts. Yeah, so
probably an H2.
Yeah.
We got a question for Kyle. Would there be any chance of Anderson start offering retro uppers?
We have the forging. We just got to get some machine time to machine them out.
Oh, the old school style, the carry
Yep.
handle uppers. Yeah.
The A2s. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe if we help you, pre-sell like 100 of them. How about that?
That would help in convincing.
Yeah. No, that stuff is, those parts are everybody's building retro guns now, so it's I remember when nobody wanted that stuff, and it was like they just like, I don't want that. What am I gonna do with that? And
But just want to throw it out there. Anderson does still have the dissipator uppers, I believe. Are they in stock?
They're not in stock, but we do still offer them. Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
No, I've had a few of those over the years. Yeah.
I remember I could not wait to get that A post off my gun. I wanted to get a free float handguard, and all that.
Or a quad rail. Everybody, back in the day, everybody had to have a.
Those.
But believe it or not,
no.
But believe it or not, people are buying that stuff again. So,
dude, you never know when you're gonna have to grade some Parmesan in the trench. Okay,
right.
I mean.
Well, then again, how many of those Knights Armament rails did you get, Walt? And they all went out in like a week?
Oh yeah, those things are they go like hotcakes if you got them. So
Yeah.
A friend of mine acquired some, and we put them up on Reddit. Actually, Patrick helped me with that, and they flew off. Out of
all
my
right,
shop.
Crump, why don't you go ahead and explain your build?
Dude, the detail here is incredible, Crumpy.
Yeah, this is my build. This is the Deadpool build. If you know me, you know I really like Deadpool. Read the comics forever, whatever. It like hair furniture. Also, the suppressor is a wet 9mm, which can handle the 8.6 blackout.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. All right, because most suppressor companies will not let you use a 9mm can on an 8.6.
Not only would they let you use it, but they were like, "Hell yeah, it's covered under warranty. If it fits, it shoots."
So an 8.6 would fit through a 9mm can?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's 8.6mm.
Yeah.
I knew
0.4mm different.
Yeah, I knew everyone else was going to go with the Gideon optics because we're friends with Gideon. So I went with Mepolite. A good friend of mine, Jordan Stein, is working for Mepolite. And
can I just say that hood thingy on it? It literally looks like the hood of Deadpool's like mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the back end.
Why I wanted that one.
Oh, nice, beautiful execution.
If you look, these are all painted by my man over at my Cerakoter over there, man. He does a freaking fantastic job. Creative Freedom, very, very talented guy. I got to hang out with him at SHOT for a little while. It was a good guy.
So his company is called Creative Freedom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me just share this one instead here. Hitman Barrel, which is very, very nice. Anderson upper and lower Anderson parts kit, all Anderson stuff.
Is that a penis?
No, it's an arrow that made design look like a penis, but he didn't want to do a penis because he didn't want to piss off Anderson.
Oh, that's right. We did say the no D rules. Okay, that's right. I'm sorry. I like that arrow.
Main Street there.
That engorged arrow.
On this side, check out this artwork over here.
Yeah, that is dead sexy.
Yeah, Deadpool laying down. And he says, "I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to the music in the late '90s." He did a really good job. And the safe is good Deadpool. The fire is bad Deadpool.
Very cool.
And now this is an SBR. Just want to throw this out there.
That's only an SBR.
Yeah.
Yep. This is really cool image here.
Why is it double?
The Deadpool logo.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's cool. I like how the top of the rail is red.
Yeah. You want to hear some? You want to hear a really cool thing about it, though? Let me just bring this back up.
What's that?
The gun is actually all red.
And then he painted black.
The base coat is red, and the
yeah. So basically, over time, when it wears down, you're going to see more and more red.
As you get that battlefield pickup look about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So so the base coat is all red. So the more and more wearing down it gets, the more red it's going to show through.
And you wanted to do a build like this with the Hera furniture to make it like Tomorrow Wars or what was it?
I like that movie, Tomorrow Wars.
Oh, that was an awful movie.
I liked it.
You actually watched it?
Yes, I liked it. But
is that the one with Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I did it because everyone else was doing something, so I wanted to do something different.
Everyone did do something.
Yeah.
So hold on. Have all of you guys seen this movie?
It was awful. Don't bother. Don't bother.
Clips. I want to see it.
No.
Okay,
movie.
So I think I'm just the only one that didn't watch it. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I've
Future
always
War,
been a fan
Tomorrow
of the
War.
Hera arm stock set. I think that'd be like the perfect SBR. Again, with Rich, I agree with Rich. I'm a P90 fan, so obviously I like that.
Yeah,
I've never
I don't,
seen it on an AR-10 platform though. That's kind of cool.
I don't like it for what it's intended for, but it has a sci-fi look about it.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Space Cat look.
Yeah, and
Jenny say quoi.
it doesn't look like a Chinese thumbhole stock on an AK. That's
Yeah. But I would take one of those Mac 90s though.
I'll take a Mac 2 and unmac it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this is mostly Anderson type stuff on it. I wanted to stay mostly with Anderson with the upper lower parts kit, and also the rail is Anderson as well.
Shout out to Anderson. Hold on, that rail is Anderson too?
Correct.
What?
The rail is Anderson. The brake, which you can't see, is Primary Arms.
Oh, okay. Now is that a hub mount or is that direct thread, or is it like a quick detach?
It basically threads to the brake.
What?
Okay.
The hub mount. It's a hub mount. But
Yeah.
Is that a 1.3? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, so 1 in 3 twist. I found out why they did.
Oh, so you got the fast twist barrel. Okay.
Hold on, a 1 in 3 twist.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're getting 4 rotations before that mofo even leaves the barrel?
Yeah.
Yo. Did you know the Tactical Turkeys did some training with 8.6 Blackout? And did you know that they put level 4 ceramic plates with level 3A armor behind it? The subsonic stopped literally like in the carrier, and the supersonic went through the level 4 plate and completely through the level 3A backer and through the Karate Bob target and went into the back of the berm. That's out of the Q boombox. That I was just blown away. I did not know that the 8.6 Blackout.
Let's see. I can't name names, but I was with Dust at a particular ammo manufacturer at SHOT Show talking about that, and they could not confirm or deny that their supersonic 8.6 would do the same.
Great Scott.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not the person that, not the people I was thinking of. Yeah. But that's all right. That's cool. No, well, you have a lot of mass. You remember masses, and you go throw mass fast. It punches holes. I mean,
I personally would like to take a pig with my 450 Bushmaster.
Yeah, we need to do a Florida man hog hunt.
Yeah, we have to do 2, Rich, because you and I got to do a hog hunt with our 10 mil high points.
Yep.
You know what else?
Also Rhodesian.
I cannot believe that this just like the idea just came to me. We failed this time, guys. I mean, and please, don't take this the wrong way. We all did excellent work. Anderson showed up. Like I asked before, can you guys seriously think of any other massive firearm manufacturer that would come in and just support a bunch of dudes building guns like this.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it
That's
doesn't
blown
hurt
away.
us. However, there was one aspect of this at which we failed, and that is that we did not have Kyle build a gun too.
I was wondering, dude.
I think next time we need to have all parties involved.
Bodies.
So okay,
in that movie.
you can truthfully answer this, Kyle. Whose build is your favorite? I'm just saying, maybe it's somebody that you might sponsor their channel, or maybe it's somebody that might be a nerd. Like, who is your favorite build? Just truthfully.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
I
he
gotta
likes playing.
I gotta give it to Walt. Like that thing.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's just my aesthetic, man. That's just my.
Yeah. Oh,
The advertisement is gonna be removed.
No, you've got a sick paint job for sure, Joe.
Just kidding. I would never remove those advertisements.
They killed it on your paint job, man.
Yeah,
Who was your
458 SOCOM? I built a 458 SOCOM when we started doing it. I just built one, and then we set the rules, and then it didn't fit the rules, so I had to build another gun.
Yeah, I started building this 50 Beowulf, and then as I was building it, I was like, I'm an idiot. And then I went to go look at ammo, and it was like $75 for 100 rounds.
Oh,
And then I look and I was like, that's 20 rounds. That's not 100 rounds.
So
Yeah.
So I bought Remington full metal jacket, $28 a box, and
for 20 rounds?
Yeah.
I paid $45 for 20.
That's the cheap stuff. You can spend as much as you want if you want ballistic tips and all that.
I think mine was like $75 a box.
Yeah,
But
$45 a box for Hornady Black for me.
Yeah, I mean, I was just blasting with it, so it's not like I'm going to buy the top of the line hunting ammo or something.
I'm going to kill something with that gun. Like, I'm sorry. Let me say this differently. I'm going to go hunting with that gun, and I'm going to 50 cal pow something to the ground. Like
that poor squirrel that Dark shoots.
Hey, Hank's got a squirrel problem. He's ready to liquidate some squirrels. So
let me know. 50, dude. That's like 300.
Well, if Hank didn't buy cars with tasty wiring on them all the time,
yeah. I said, dude, you got that Cybertruck. It's supposed to be all this high tech, cyber stuff, and they get to the wires to eat it. How was that? I don't know.
I think the lightest ammo that I have is 350 grain.
Damn. You gotta get that black butterfly ammo, the hard cast ones that are like, 475 grain.
Yeah, there were some. It was like pushing 500 grains. I'm like, I don't want that.
In the 8.6 or the 458?
In
50 Beowulf.
50 Beowulf.
Oh, the Beowulf. Okay, so
dude, this stuff is.
I don't know what the max 450 is, but
I think it's 300. 300 is the max. I got the 275 grain ballistic tip, and I only had the 5-round mags because I didn't know I was looking for 7-round mags. I couldn't find them. Walt just happened to beat me to it. So just saying, someone should make at least a 10-round 450 Bushmaster mag. I don't know. That's just me.
You can make a straight one and probably get 10 in it.
Or a drum. A drum that fits like a whole
get
box.
Fostech to make you a drum.
Dude,
yeah, they don't even answer my emails. Okay,
you could literally eat a bowl of soup out of this thing. That is insane.
Dude, I can. You want me to hook you up with Dave over there?
Yeah, I got Dave's card on my desk. Here it is.
I've sent him emails. I have Dave's card too, and he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe my name doesn't. Kind of go with a certain marketing group. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
it hurts my feelings when people don't answer my emails. It's just
I mean, I just expect no one to answer my emails, and then when someone does respond, I'm like, hey, you know.
And I really want to say thanks. Since I've gotten to know Kyle, it's been a blast. We've had a lot of fun. We did the frag out design guns at GOA Goals. That was fun. Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, at Iraq Veteran. So I brought my gun out and let everybody shoot it at GOA Goals and at Iraq Veteran. That was fun. Just cool stuff. I'm just so excited to work with a company that's interested. Like, hey, that's a cool idea. Let's do it.
Yeah, that was such a great event.
I didn't go.
That was a good time. Really good time.
And Dark, you weren't at Iraq Veteran, so because.
So moving on to the next topic.
We're doing a GoFundMe for Dark's spare tire.
Yeah, someone get this man a spare tire.
I at least need a fix a flat kit in the car. Okay. You know what?
Mr. Preparedness.
You don't know what it feels like to prepare for everything else in your life and then open up my trunk when I get a flat.
Thousands of dollars in gear, and then you hit a flat tire, and you're out of
I do. Well, I had never
Vest,
opened up
nods.
a night vision, freaking everything. Right. I blow my tire on the way out to the IV-88 machine gun shoot, and I open up the trunk, and then I pop the liner on the bottom, and I look, and the spare well is empty, and then it has this gay little pump in there wrapped in plastic. I'm like, what am I gonna do? The sidewall is blown out of my tire. You want me to plug it up to the cigarette lighter, run it back, and drive with that thing plugged in, pumping it? Come on. But if I had a sidewall repair kit and a tire, I could have done.
And you had that heritage of from Pakistan or Bangladesh or something.
Right,
like that.
revulcanize it.
You seen those videos where they repair tires that are all blown up and everything? Yeah.
Dude,
they stitch them together.
Yeah.
or again, and Dark just gets a spare tire. Just
I could do that.
Well, didn't you also
chat.
blow that tire out in a not so cool neighborhood?
It was more just completely in the middle of literally nowhere in the wilderness of the more country area of Virginia. And it happened to be at a 400-yard dash where there was not one literal light at all, no signs, no nothing. And, trucks and cars don't see you when you're there. Yeah, it was just like that. It's just whoosh, the wind. I got a message from a viewer that said you open it up and it just says, I owe you one tire. Thank you.
I'm gonna get going.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of us got work in the morning, but guys, thank you so much for helping us in voting. We all had a great time doing this bill. I think.
Wait, Kyle didn't tell me what I won.
Yeah. Swift high five.
Oh yeah, no, you get
See
the
you
dead
rubber
biscuit.
tomorrow, Rich.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
You know what?
you get one free phone call with the current director of marketing with Anderson.
You know what? I won a competition. Rich have won a competition now. Swamp Dog won a competition. Dark's been in every competition, and he hasn't won.
I purposefully kind of dress it down. I don't want to, show you guys out or anything. You see all my other work behind me.
That's so cool of you, Dark.
Yeah, it's kind of just what I do for the boys. It's worth it.
You got to, yeah. You get to see them happy.
Kind of helps my ego, and it's good for me to not try at all. Do everything myself, paint it myself, build it myself. Don't have other people build it for me, and
I wonder who that's for.
Well, just in general,
Hey, the guy that built Rich's for his first contest is on the live stream right now.
Oh, that's right. He is.
In Rich's defense,
there's
in
no
Rich's
defense.
He provided spiritual guidance. That's what he provided.
Rich went to the shop and Walter was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
No, you're not doing that right. Let me
No, I
take
got
care
it.
of
I
this.
got it, Rich. I got you. I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
then
Yeah,
we need to
yeah.
bring up one thing before we go. So, Rich, you had a different upper at first, and we talked about how there are two different kind of AR-10 platforms, and the upper didn't fit your lower. What were you going to do?
What was it like? One was a
Yeah, all right.
DPMS
So
style, and one
AR-10,
was a
because there's no mil spec to AR-10,
Mhm.
you need to have the upper that goes with the lower, the same manufacturer. So if you got an Anderson lower, you need an Anderson upper.
Well, there's two different. There's the DPMS and then the
No,
ROA.
no,
So
no. Even within the what is the standard everybody goes by basically? Which one?
DPMS.
DPMS.
Yeah.
Even with like DPMS, so
But there's different height rails.
Yeah, and it's the curvature on the back. I was literally gonna grind or sand the radius in to make it work. Because I'm like, all right, the pins are gonna line up, but the radius isn't right. I ended up so the conflict was between the Bear Creek Arsenal upper and the Anderson lower. It just wasn't gonna work. So I had to harvest the barrel, gas block, and gas tube and swap that onto the Anderson upper, and then that all worked.
But did you
Yeah.
buy like a complete upper?
So Bear Creek was very kind, and they sent me a complete upper. Yeah.
And then he was going to machine it down by like.
Yeah, I mean, I could have. I could look. I could have made it work, but
Caveman style. Get out
caveman
the
style.
grinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to Eagle Run 23, who I
Good
got to
save.
meet at SHOT Show, because he is a total nerd on the 8.6 blackout and
Yeah.
arc calibers, 338 arc. So he, whenever I had a question, boom, he was Johnny on the spot, like took my call and answered anything. So want to say
awesome.
thanks. I mean, I hate to steal this from Hillary Clinton, but it did take a village to make this project go.
Eagle did mention at SHOT he wants in on the next build off.
Nice.
Now I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
if we're doing
That guy's a
PCCs,
mad
all I'm
scientist.
saying is I got a pretty strong PCC build coming, so I could,
Okay, we're not going to do PCCs. We're going to do something. What don't you have coming?
Dude, you got
what I don't have.
he was
coming?
like, I got this 458 barrel sitting here.
Oh, God.
That's how this started. Honestly, what we
really.
need to do? Ooh,
for
so
an
not just
AR-15
assault
lower.
vehicles.
That is in reach for most working class people would be a fucking nice. Okay.
We should do like miniature backpack or breakdown long distance, medium distance guns, like a long range.
All right,
gun.
I'm gonna stop you right here, Dark, because
Hold up
I
and
know
do a
what you
little-
possibly have coming in. So no.
What? What do I don't.
I know what you're planning. I already know.
I literally I don't know anything. What are you talking about?
I got a nice backpack that's coming in that might actually work with that. I think Rich does. When they get released.
I can't hold that up. We're on a lot. Oh, I almost got our whole show can. Thank God.
See, it's that.
You almost pulled a Rich.
I almost pulled a Rich. Yeah. I mean, we could do a 1911 build. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, that's what a
just
great
as you're
idea.
finishing a 1911 build.
How would you get all the parts?
When I was talking to the Rumble people, I'm like, I was like, I've gotten a few strikes on my live channel, but I was like, Dark, right? He was like, yeah, great guy. Like, my strike for the same reason his was like, he's like, oh, what reason is that? It's like his name is Rich. Like what?
Dude, first time on your show we got canned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I held up a lower because it's like
it was a lower.
It's like, well, okay, we're on my Rumble channel. That's
Well, the last time you got a show canned was Dark Show, and you just started talking and you started waving your hands around. You had a gun in it.
Oh shoot! It was like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, it's like I got stuff all around me, and I just like held something. I'm like, I went like this, or
I think I've I've gotten like 6 strikes. Okay, I think only 2 of them were for me doing like something I said, and to be fair, one of them, YouTube, was one saying you can't talk about the 2020 election.
Oh, that was
Well,
the Johnny B one.
yeah, we had Johnny B come on, and we were talking about something that happened in Mexico due to an election that was actually reported to be like they cheated, right? Like,
Right.
so someone, a guest had mentioned like, yeah, like there was a bunch of like BS that happened. There were people cheating. It was actually proven. They did an investigation and blah blah blah. They always cheat in Mexico, I guess. Well, they swatted it down. They took it down, and obviously, Johnny B doesn't come on every day.
But that was like years later, right?
Yeah, like 2 years later. And I was like, dude, this wasn't even talking about the 2020 election. Unfortunately, we've rewatched your 3-hour stream in 2 minutes, and we found that your whatchamacallit still broke the policies and guidelines. And the other one was me making an active call for violence.
It was the last time that Rich got canceled. I was like, Rich! All of a sudden,
Don't.
all of a sudden,
No,
it
please
ended.
stop, don't, and boom, dead.
Actually,
I held up a
Dark,
magazine.
Your Rumble stream, Dark. I don't know if you noticed, has over 650 people watching the
I
stream.
currently have
700,
681.
700.
Yeah.
701.
Actually, I want to add this: the active call for violence. That wasn't me. That was Rich. Rich was saying, if 708 people. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the Rumble stream. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So it's funny. We were talking, and we were kind of doing like some war gaming, right? And Rich was like, if someone really oh, we're still on YouTube, so I can't say it. He's like, if someone really wanted to do something really bad, they would go to a place like X, Y, and Z, and they would do X, Y, and Z and bottleneck these people into X, Y, and Z and have them up to, and it was like basically the mass shooter's guide to executing like the,
I don't think Rich has ever got a stream canned on me.
I don't think he's ever got a strike for himself.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I do have Fusion Firearms coming on the podcast. So, Rich, you are to be nowhere. Actually, I do my show exclusively on Rumble, so I don't have any issue with that.
Right.
But if we were on YouTube, you would be nowhere allowed near my stream because I am not getting.
Wait,
have you ever gotten a strike for yourself?
Yes.
I don't think I've gotten it. Well, wait. So when we did, I got a strike with Trey from Aries because Trey said something about the coof on John Crump Live, and John wasn't on. But it only struck John's channel, not my channel.
Wow.
And then the late great Richard Hoffman got a strike for John.
Yeah,
Community guideline warning.
Oh! I thought it was a strike.
Dude, he came on mine and he was like, I was expecting the ATF to come, so I put my belt fed on a tripod in the middle of my room. And I said, go ahead, come, I'll kill him. I was like, we're on
things he said.
I miss that man every day.
My gosh.
He
Dude.
did not give two whats, and
I-
that's why we love him.
I always made the joke. I'm like, I want to get a few beers in him, so I want to hear him talk without a filter.
the real stuff.
Kyle, I don't know if you've ever been aware of Richard Hoffman of BWE Firearms. He was like the Uzi guy. Did not care at all. Like had SWAT.
I mean,
called
he
on
would
him a
he
couple
would
times.
call he would tell the ATF agents, "You better bring a bunch of body bags if you're coming here." He
told the field director in Florida of the ATF if this
Send him.
agent comes to my house, he's leaving in a body bag.
No lie, his daughter, and shout out, you gotta have denim if you're talking about Hoff, you gotta have denim. Dude, his daughter actually held held an item to the side of the face of a gay TF individual, but he didn't know because he was behind the door, putting his foot in the door, actively trying to push in. And she looked at his son, her brother, and said, if he keeps coming, I'm gonna, stop him, and then all of a sudden he stopped pushing his way through the door. I don't know. It's dude,
and
they
then Hoff
there's
found
some
out
stories.
and lost his ever loving shit, man.
Yeah, and
So
said,
guys, if you want to
"Come
hear
back."
those stories, go look into the archives of all of our shows. It's a hoot and a half. But
Yes.
yeah, Kyle, thank you again for coming on, man. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
you
Kyle.
helping us out with
God,
this
thank you, guys.
competition. Guys, check out Anderson Manufacturing. They're having a sale right now, 14% off site wide. So if you're looking for a special gift for that special someone, a parts kit, just saying, parts kit.
Mhm.
Anderson Frontline. I prefer the 11.5 and 5.56. But or a Kiger, check them out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Dark, this is your stream. You can end it. You can end it the way you ended. I didn't mean to bogart your ending.
No, you're good. I did. I would love to get my hands on the Kiger. Those things
Hey,
are
I
flipping
really got to
sweet.
take off, but Kyle, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart.
I love you, man.
Your mom's box.
Oh, just
I love you too,
Go
Walt.
ahead. Okay.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Did he say the mom's box? What did he say?
And look, Rich has his background, my background. He doesn't have the patch wall in there though, so
It's true. He'll have to manufacture that. Yeah. Does anyone else want to add anything or close on anything before we wrap it up here?
DefinitionKnives.com.
Yeah, check out Definition Knives. We have launch 2 coming. DefinitionKnives.com. They are the coolest knives that will remind you to never pay $200 to $300 for super dope knives when you can get them for $59 to $79 for that special someone in your life for Valentine's Day. Say it's for your wife. Keep it as your knife. That's what I'm saying. Definition Knives, DLD Hardware, and make sure you support all the guys too. Obviously support Anderson Manufacturing. Make sure you go follow John Crump News, John Crump Live. Make sure you follow Flying Rich, Shooting Gallery, and also Walt with Safety Harbor Firearms and StemParts.com. And in the end, guys, I guess should I just do my normal closing? I guess
I would do it, yeah, because we're on your Rumble and YouTube.
Yeah, we are. I guess that, and we got 760 people in here. Oh my goodness!
Nice.
Yeah, go. These 700 people. Go over to Safety Harbor Firearms. Check out the 450 Bushmaster full auto video there.
Yeah, do that.
Yes.
Do that.
And comment if you want the full build.
Yeah.
I might do it. What the heck,
Dude, I think that'd be a blast, man. I
maybe
would
do
love
100
it.
of them or something like that. Yeah.
After this 50 Beowulf, I'm definitely not doing anything like that ever again. But I admire it.
You gotta get that dental plan.
Yeah, for real.
Actually, after the shooting of the 450, I did have to have I had to get a crown.
Did you really?
I don't know if it was related to that, but yeah, I was in New Orleans on New Year's Day, and we're out eating lunch, and I stick my, how somebody roll your tongue around your mouth, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be sharp.
Something feels different.
And I must have swallowed part of my tooth, and it was the part of it was broken off. The filling was still there, but part of the tooth broke off. So that was an expensive,
expensive mag dump. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, dude. The 50 Beowulf, man. Yeah, you can literally feel it in your teeth for sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in and hanging out. Make sure you follow all the guys on here. Support the companies that support us. Support Anderson Manufacturing. Bear Creek supported almost every single person on the show as well. And we appreciate all the companies. Gideon Optics, Goombeam. I mean, these guys have been incredible. Like for little creators like us, it's huge. So it means a lot. It warms my heart, and it also warms the little laser engraving in Joe's upper receiver that he has not seen yet. So thank you. And I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But for real, he does do those for friends. But we did say no dicks. So and look, we joke around a lot, guys, but times are crazy, things are crazy. So get right with your family, get right with God. We're in a crazy situation. While things may appear to be improving, at a very interesting speed. we're still in a culture war. So be a culture warrior and hold yourself to higher standards and expectations. And as a man, be the spiritual leader in your family. Be the leader in your family, your community, and your church. And the way that we do that is by holding ourselves to higher expectations. And some of the rules that I like to share with you guys at the end of every show are: rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on your life. So be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed, because the hand that's open to give is open to receive, even if it's open to receive 50 Beowulf ammunition. And also rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are out of here. And thank you all for tuning in, and thanks for not voting me first place again. I'll prepare for that.
I call for a recount. I call for a recount.
Florida recount. Florida man. Your mom's box.